Hello, dear friend. There is a major update for DaVinci Resolve. Now, DaVinci Resolve 20 is alive. Dear friend, DaVinci Resolve 20 has just been released now, and there are a lot of exciting new features, some exciting new AI features inside DaVinci Resolve 20. In today's class, we will download DaVinci Resolve 20 and we will go through all these new exciting features. Dear friend, don't skip the video. All parts are very important. Follow the all parts and you will go through the new features which will be very useful and important for you, dear friend. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Without wasting time, let's jump into how to download DaVinci Resolve 20 new version and go through all these new exciting features. Here we are on the website of DaVinci Resolve. You see, this is DaVinci Resolve 20, and you from here you can directly download. Just click here and follow all the steps. I have already video about DaVinci Resolve 19. Follow all the steps about downloading and installing DaVinci Resolve 20 will be the same, but in today's tutorial we will go through these all new exciting features. Without wasting time, let's come to our DaVinci Resolve here. The first major update is about to create a timeline using IntelliScript. Let's see how it works. For this we have to come here. For example, I have this clip, so we will click here and we will come here. You see here in AI tools here, you can see here create new timeline using IntelliScript. Just we click here. If you have a script here, at this time I have no script, but if you have a script, you can create timeline using this script and it will save you a lots of time, and you can very precisely edit your video, trim your video, and so this try this feature. Now we come for our second feature, which is a very important for us, and we had been waiting for this feature for a long time. So I have this clip here. Just we come here and here you see AI tools. In AI tools, we have to come here. You see DaVinci AI voice training. Using this DaVinci AI voice training, you can train a module and it will change your voice to your selected AI voice, and you can make a custom voice, and there are some voice already available you can use there. So we just click here DaVinci AI voice trainings. You see this window will open here. You can read generate high quality AI powered voice over speed with DaVinci AI voice training. Whether you need to natural sounding narration or a custom trained voice tailored to your brand, these innovative features let you craft professional grade audio with ease. So first, when you will open this, you have to download 5 GB data for this AI module, and once it's okay, now you can accept. Okay, now you see here I have this new voice model 1 selected here. At this time this I have module, and you can use this better and faster. I use this better and no start. No, you see generating voice module. No, AI voice module generated. Okay, and now we can just create here and we play. Hello, dear friend. If you have bought a speed editor like me, or you want to buy a speed editor, you are planning to buy a speed editor and you want to get DaVinci Resolve. So now it's a good feature. So now more features will be added here, but it has just started there, friends. So this is an exciting feature. It change your voice to your choice. The third update is about source tab. You can see this source tab, and this source tab was available only here in cut page now, but this source tab is now available in here in our edit page, and when you click, and it's a very easy to navigate a video or your footage inside edit page. Hello, dear friend. If you want to be a professional video editor, so it's a very easy. Now you can navigate source tab here, and precisely you can cut. And if you have a speed editors, with the help of speed editors, it works fine. Using this source tab, it's a very easy to navigate. If you have several footages and clips here, you can jump from one footage to others very easily. You can see I am jumping here, and in the same way now we have available source clip here, and you see in the media pool we have this source clip is available here, and it's a very easy to navigate. Now in the same way you see here we have a timeline view, and you can view this timeline view it will be timeline view will be available here. This source tab is available, and here this is a source clip is available. So it's a good. No, we were using this only in cut page, but now we can use this in edit tab. The biggest new feature which we had been waiting for a long time, it's a same like Premiere Pro. Now you can see keyframing panel is available in edit page. You just click here and it will start working here. For example, I want to start keyframing here for zoom. We just click here. Now our keyframing is active here. You see transform, zoom and XY. Just we click and I want to max like this, give zoom effect here, and when our video will be here, and we will give more zoom effect like this, and when our video will be here, and we will decrease zoom here like this way. You see here like in this way. So now we try and see here, like me, or you want to buy a speed edit. So you see here all the panel is available here, keyframing X, Y, you see zoom, and when we come here, you see click here keyframing curve. It will no, we have keyframing curve actually. Now we can actually give ease and ease out effect here. For example, I want to use ease and ease out, and it will be ease and ease out here. And you can use show handle. It will show handle now, and it's a very cool feature now. If you want to add this, you can add like this one side handle. You can use like this. So you can control like this handle. So it's a good feature. No, it's a really a big game-changing feature now available in DaVinci Resolve 20 update here. And when you come here, you see here you can see parameters. All parameters are here. This is a curve. You can see all parameter. And when you click here, you see it will be separate window for this keyframing. Actually, you see we have now the separate window here, and we can control all the keyframings from here. So in the coming day we will have more exciting features about DaVinci Resolve, and we will have more detail, because this is in the beta version. Sometimes it may freezes and not work properly, but in coming months it will work and stay connected, dear friend, for all types of update. So we just close here, just close here. And now there is one also about this keyframing. You see this, when you click here, it will appear here downside beneath our timeline. The same keyframing parameters window will appear here. Sometimes it doesn't work because of the beta version, but it's a really a cool and game-changing feature for us, dear friend. I'm so happy. Hello, dear friend. If this class is helpful to you, adds a value to your life, don't forget to subscribe the channel, dear friend. Your one subscription gives me a lots of motivation to make more DaVinci Resolve tutorial for you, more creative tutorial for you. Share this tutorial to those friends who are actually in the need of such type of tutorial and the update and new features about DaVinci Resolve, dear friend. Please consider favor and subscribe. Without wasting time, let's go for our next exciting feature here. There is a new cool feature about this is a text wrap feature. Actually, let's see how it works. For example, we come take this custom title here, and we place here. Now I want to write several texts here. For example, I have this text, you can see, and we can change the color from here directly. Let's see, come here to layout here. You see here in layout, you will find this point. Here you can click, this is actually new feature, text box, and in text box you see here wrap to text box. So you see actually it has wrapped our text box and arranged. Actually you can change the size from here, you see, and you can put position X, Y, Z, and transform you can use. In this way you can resize. And here when you come here, you see here use an overlay, you can change the position from here anywhere, and it's a visible. Actually you see here we are just resizing actually this. Anywhere we can place it. So it's a really very small cool feature, but we had been waiting for this feature for a long time. You can see other new feature is here. You can clip to text box. You see clip to text box. Just click here and it will be visible like this. See here. So here you can resize here and you can change the position here. See here, in this way it works actually. In coming days, it will be more clarified. Because of the beta version, it may sometimes freeze and lag, dear friend. It's a really a cool feature. Let's go for our new feature now. This new feature is also about title. When you come to title, you will first, you see left lower third, middle lower third, Here you will find this multi-text. Actually, if you have several text, it works same like the last feature, but it's already in default, it's available. We wanted to see this feature in DaVinci Resolve for a long time, dear friend. Here you can write multi-text here. For example, I type here, so we have written here DaVinci update 20 here, and you can now use, you see here, add text. So it will duplicate here, you see, second, and it will make it round text here. From here you can very easily add, you see here, add text. It will add text like this, you see. You don't need to take several point, and you can add a type here. For example, here I type DaVinci, and here in the same way you can add another text. In this way you can add several text from here. Add text, you see, there are various type of point layout, you see, text box layout. Here you can add text box, and you see this, it will be add like circle text here. There is another new feature which we had been waiting, especially I was waiting for these features, because render cache, this is a render cache management. You know, DaVinci Resolve generates a lots of render files and take places you have to delete every day, but now it's very useful for me, and it will be automatically deleted. Let's see how it works. We come to DaVinci Resolve. Here you see, here preference, come here, control plus comma is shortcut, and here in user, come system and user, come here in user. In user you have to come here to cache management. In cache management you can delete every day. If I delete for 7 days cache, it will delete for 7 days, because 2-3 video I edit, it takes more than 30-40 GB places, consumes only cache files, dear friend. So we just save here, and it will, after 7 days, this media cache setting will automatically deletes all. So this is really a great deal, dear friend, for everyone who use DaVinci Resolve. Just save and it's okay. After 7 days cache file will be deleted. There is another cool feature is about the voiceover. You see, in cut page and edit page, now there is one option here I am showing you to record. You can really record in edit page and cut page. Before that I used to record my voiceover in Fairy Light, and there were lots of settings I used to do, but I need very less settings. Now we come here to edit page, actually, where we use this most of time. So this here you can see this voiceover. Once you click here, and now see here my mic is now active here. You can just select here dedicated microphone. DaVinci Resolve will automatically select, or otherwise you can select from here and track where actually you want to record here. In track 1, if auto, for example, I want to add track, stereo track, I have track 2 now, and now we come here to track 2 audio track 2. Here I want to record, and everything is okay. From here you can see input monitoring, you can add, and there are studio input, hide option, multicam, audio recording, etc is available. Otherwise here you can come here and preference. From here you see UI settings, system. In system, video and audio, from here you can select your microphone. We have already selected, cancel, and now we just click here and it will start recording. So we mute our first, okay, and now I record, start. Hello dear friend, there is a major update for DaVinci Resolve. Now DaVinci Resolve 20 is available for downloading, dear friend. This is a really a great deal. There are lots of AI new features in DaVinci Resolve 20, dear friends. So it's okay, and now we just close, and now we see how it has recorded. Hello dear friend, there is a major update for DaVinci Resolve. Now DaVinci Resolve 20 is available for downloading, dear friend. This is a really a great deal. There are lots of AI new features in DaVinci Resolve 20, dear friends. So you see, it's perfectly working even in the public beta phase. It's a good, dear friend, good deal for me. There is another cool feature about the audio transcription. Now audio transcription is supported in several languages. In coming days, this feature I will more explore on this feature, and it will be more clear how it will work, dear friend. There is another cool feature for those friends who actually make YouTube short video. For them it's a good news. Now we have vertical view for timeline. Here you see we have in timeline here video, and you see here you can click here, just come here in verticals. If vertical view is available here from it will shrink view, it will be shrink. So in this way it's working. Now expand view, the verticals view will be expanded, and from here you can unclick inspector. No, it will be more clear. So it's a really a cool feature for who use verticals. Actually YouTube short, Instagram short, from here you can very easily edit here, and it will be very convenient now. Try this cool feature, dear friend. Another cool update is a AI multicam switch. If you have multicam, for example 4-5 camera here in webcam here, speaking like you know live streaming video feature will be very good. No, I have no video available. We will try that in next tutorial, dear friend. For that, stay connected. There is a one cool feature is in Fairy Light tab. This is actually dialogue matcher. Just right click anywhere on your clip here. You see AI tool here. Here you see dialogue matcher. In dialogue matcher you can capture dialogue profile. You can capture the profile of your first dialogue and you can apply to another dialogue. For example, I capture this dialogue, just capture dialogue profile here, and for example now I want to apply here. We just come here and apply. Here you have to come to AI tools and dialogue. Here this button will appear here and it will apply. Just click here, apply. Now this you see it has applied our profile from this clip to this clip. So you have several clips, audio clip, you want to apply this profile to this profile, same style, everything, and you can very easily apply. And through this works through AI. Actually this is a really a cool features. Explore, dear friend. Another cool feature is also about this audio. So we are now in a Fairy Light page here, and here you can click here. Just come here, AI tools. Here this is the new features, checkerboard to new tracks. It means if you have several speakers on the, you have a video, it will change the video according to the speaker and put that video to your various tracks. So we come here, how it works. Just come here and I have this clip. Now I click checkboard to new tracks. On it will analyze actually. After analyzing all the speaker where they spoke, according to the position, they will put this all audio to the respective tracks here. You see here track 1, track 2, track 3. This way it works. Actually when you have several clips, then you can understand. Now I play here. Here you see all of these are keys are very important. We will use and try, and don't skip the video. If you listen this video till the end, you don't need to see any other video on YouTube. Dear friends, see how does it works. If you have several speakers and they are all the, you see speaker 1, speaker 2, it will be changed according to tracks. Use these features when you have several podcast etc. In live streaming you have several speakers, then you will need this feature. This feature will be useful when you want to add a single effect to your audio. For example, I want to use reverb effect here, I want to use echo effect here, voice isolations, then this feature will be very useful to you. There is another cool feature here in audio. Actually this is the for audio music. If you have audio music, it will be very useful to you. This is actually audio music editor. So when you have audio, this window will open. You see AI music audio. No, automatically you can change the time here. For example, I want this too long, 2 seconds. Okay, adjust. You see analyzing now, it has no longer. You see we have longer audio here. Here you can live trim. Actually it will trim live, you see. And here if you have something to trim, it will trim live. And here there are, you see various style here. You see in this style it will trim like this. You see here like this version. There are several version, 1 2 3 4. So it's a good now. You see actually it has also cut here video over here. You see part here, music from here to here. So here live trim, just click. You see here in this way, you see it has trimmed here. It's a 4. There are various type here. You see 1 2 3 4. So try this feature, new cool feature. The next crazy feature is about the animated subtitle. Let's see how it works. We have, you see timeline 4 here, and we come to timeline here. Just here in timeline, come here to AI tool. You see create subtitle from audio. We just create subtitle. Okay, create. These new languages are supported here. For this we come here. You see we have here timeline 4, and here just click here AI tool. In AI tool we come to transcribe here. We have transcribed our video here, and we will just click here, and here create subtitle from audio. We just click here. Okay, create. So you see we have created our here subtitle here. We just close it. We come to here effects here. Actually in effects here you see title. We have here in title. In title when you come here you see subtitle. Actually we have various type of subtitles here. You see here this type of sample, this and this is really cool. And this white on blue share, actually this is the very long requested feature. You don't need to manually customize your subtitle. You just click here. For example, I want this subtitle. I take this subtitle and we have to put to the here on track, on subtitle track here. Okay, we have put here on track. Now you see, now we play. Hello dear friend, if you want to use hello dear friend, if you want to buy a speed editor, you see, so beautiful, so fantastic text has appeared. I take other text here. For example, we take this red, just click here and put to our subtitle track here, and now we play. Okay, it has rendered, so now we can play here. Bought a speed editor like me, or you want to buy a speed, so it's so beautiful. And next is also very good feature. It's the same for animation, so you can put any type of animation. Lollipop, you want to effect, give lollipop effect, just drag to the track here and now play here. Editor, you are planning to buy a speed editor, you see here, this is a lollipop effect, and we just click and we put this slide in, just drag, slide in, and not play to get the DaVinci Resolve. You see, it's a sliding effect free version, and then you want to learn how to use, so really cool. And we can take other like word highlight, it will highlight single word, and it's very effective. This how to use this while you see, it's a highlighting here our video. Right, dear friend, this cool features. And now we come for rotate. Actually, this will give you to rotation effect. Just click here. You are at the right place today, dear friend. You see text is rotating here. So good. And we take other statement. We take this statement animation and play now. We will learn how to. You see, it's showing, it's highlighting. This jog here, how to trim our video, how to cut video, and how to use all of these. Let's go for our next feature. There is another cool feature. This is about the audio track for music. We have this music and we just right click here, and you see here, show music beat. And when you click, it will analyze, no analyzing, and it has you see separated our clip according to beats. So we have beats here, long beat, and you can put any. For example, we take this to our track this and it will show to this track on this beat only. You see, no take other, for example, DaVinci logo here, another beat, it will show to that beat. You can maximize, and from here to here, so only this beat is.
Music licensing reimagined.
This is a very cool. You see, this beat here, you see, it will automatically snap. For example, I want to from here to here, this music beat, I want to put this logo. So it's a very good, it's a snapping. You see here, for example, I make it smaller and I want to add this to only this beat. So it has not actually cut off our beat, not trim. It's actually divided like this playhead, a small white playhead. You see here. So you have music production. You use lots of music. You want to add stock photos and footage according to music. It will be very useful. For example, no, I want to add here to this. I make it smaller. I want to use this to this beat only. It's, you see, it's a snapping. So try this feature, explore in 2 and 3 days. You will understand the concept, how it works. The next feature is in our inspector tab. This is actually AI super scale. Here you can see here, for this it will super scale your video footage or transitions small. Most of time we use it for transition. For example, we come here to effects. Here in effects we have transition, video transitions. We want to take this slice here actually. Just click, double click here, and we have actually transitions here. You see here transitions. We make it just enlarge here, and now we come here to our inspector. Here in inspector you see here AI, just click here, AI super scale. Now you see, before that I show you how is it dot AI scale. You see, this is actually our. Hello dear friend, if you have bought a speed editor like me, and now we give the AI super scale and click, and now we play. So no play here. Have bought a speed editor like. No, you see appearing it is super scaling actually. This AI super scale. So you can use in your clip in transition. Dear friend, if you about a speed editor like me, or you want, let's go for our next feature now. There is a new feature to the magic masks now. The magic masks in color page is now a full placed magic masks in the fusion. Also the new feature has been added to magic masks. We will talk in the next class. For that class you can subscribe our channel. There is another new features added in our timeline. Here you see timeline. In timeline you come here to stack timeline here. In a stack timeline you can see here this checkerboard. Now we have edit. You see here viewer background. Now we have actually red and gray checkerboard. Actually dear friend, you can try alert red. Now we have red here. Just click here, and when you will start keyframing, you can understand how it works. You see we have red. Actually we have red checker box here. Try this. We see here we have gray. We check for gray. Actually we have gray checker box here. This is new change in the timeline here. Now for timeline there is a new open in source viewer option. For example, I have timeline 4 here, and we click here. You see open in timeline with source viewer. You just click here. We have opened this, and this color has changed here. Actually this is the source viewer, and when you double click here, it will open in the regular timeline viewer. So you see it color has changed. It has red. It means it's actually editor, and you want to get, it's our regular time viewer, but it is source to see. And double click here to change here, and when you want to click here in timeline, open in timeline with source viewer, just click from here. Now this color, actually this color is for open in timeline viewer. It's a good. Now you from here you can directly open your timeline with source viewer from where you have source, but I always use this stack timeline. It's good for me. Dear friend, these are some major features added to DaVinci Resolve. There are also some features which we couldn't cover in this class. We will cover in the next class. Dear friend, share this channel to those friends who are actually in the need of such type of tutorial. Dear friend, we meet in the next class.